Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we played with the deck of many things, and we didn't win once, which was bad all the way up until we got to the final, most important draw, where losing is the right thing. For if you win, they attack, because they want to get out of here. And I didn't want to fight them. So, losing was good, and we now have what we need to move on, which we're going to do right now. Through another portal to the 4th level. Absolutely marvellous! Looks like there's a fight going on. And the machine appears to be... Enough. I am tired of this. Oh, wow. That's a powerful machine.
What? Where did you come from? I didn't conjure you up, did I? No, of course not. Only planar creatures can summon. Must be foolish.
I'm Terry Coleman. I have been sent by Odrin to find the imprisoned one. Who are you? It's best to be polite when you're dealing with a wizard who has a strange mechanical machine that appears to be able to summon loads of magic and demons.
Odrin? Imprisoned one? Those names mean nothing.
Well, that's not encouraging at all.
Who you are is not really important anyway. I'm the only one who matters around here. I am Carsten the Magnificent, Lord of the Level!
If you're Lord of a Level, why are you stuck behind that glass? Do not look at me as if I'm insane. I'm just a victim of circumstances all, making the best of a bad situation. It's an interesting story, really, and I'm sure you're going to tell us about it. About 10 years ago, I was an adventurer, much like you. I came with my apprentices to explore this dungeon, seeking fame and fortune. What I found was this machine, the most amazing creation I'd ever seen. You must mean that strange machine you're in. What is it? Glad you asked. This fascinating device behind me is the Machine of Lum the Mad. With it, I can summon creatures to entertain me, and then unleash my wrath upon them when I get bored. But how did you end up inside that glass? Ah, the glass casing. Well, you see, I didn't actually mean to create it. The Machine of Lum the Mad can be a fickle mistress. Actions have consequences which cannot be undone. So you fiddled with the machine and it blew up in your face. Now you're trapped. How poetic. Trapped? Oh, you misunderstand. This glass protects me. It makes me impervious to harm. I need neither food nor sustenance. Even the ravages of time can no longer touch me. I have become immortal. But surely you want to be free. What good is immortality if you're stuck in one place forever? I, Carsten the Magnificent, Lord of a Level, grow weary of your chatter. Time to make things more interesting. I was afraid you'd say that. Well, we have a problem. That problem is a group of, mind flayers. Okay, time to switch weapons. In fact, it is time instead to do something different, which is you need to berserk right now. Enrage, back up.
Yes.
I want you to stay invisible, and I want you to greater whirlwind attack. Why not? Because if we're going to rush in here, we're going to have you get as many attacks off as possible. I want you to just start slinging bullets. I want you to start firing arrows, and have at thee! Fortunately, you were able to move forward in time. Oh dear, that's not good. We sort of need to protect you now before you die, because this could happen. This is, in fact, yep, very likely to happen because of that. Oh, mind flayers, you are always a problem. So we got killed by mind flayers.
Be quick with it.
What we need to do this time is we need to have this active. Actually, if we have that active immediately, will it fade while we are in this cutscene. It might very well. We just need to have Korgan rush forward instead and tank all the damage. That is the danger of mind flayers. Even at epic levels, they can still kill you extremely quickly. At least we know now that this person is bad news. I think they've let power go to their head. It is a very complicated looking machine, though. Let's have a conversation again. It's not going to go any better than last time,
Where
though.
did you come from, children? Who you are is not really important anyway.
We shall quickly go through all of these dialogue choices here.
Cast and the magnificent Lord of the Level.
And now we shall fight. Ooh! This time, combat started immediately. That is not good. Back up, everyone, and fight. Should be able to deal with these foes pretty capably like this. We'll have you start firing off some arrows. We'll have you start doing this. You can just tank everything here. With Cromfeyer, this shouldn't be a problem. Oh, careful. Careful. And you have... can't actually select you right now. That is very unfortunate. We are going to need to defend Vaconia before Vaconia perishes. And Vaconia has perished. These mind flayers, when they catch you off guard, they can be terrifying. Fortunately, we have the rod that will allow us to bring Vaconia back. Don't want to move too far here. There we go. Let's bring Vaconia back. Where is the rod? I believe the rod is in here. All the way down here now, because I think we used it recently. Yes, we did. Still glad I have this. There we go. And welcome back. We have how many more uses? 8 uses of that. Let's keep that in mind as we get all of your stuff back. Where is the pile of things? The pile of things is right there. Go. Just start grabbing things, and let's not talk to Lum right now. Let us instead wait until we have you re-equipped. There we go. Sometimes I miss having a party that has 2 clerics. Having 2 clerics is really useful. Just being able to bring back one cleric that's fallen with the other cleric is really handy. This here. There are still a few more things you need to grab. Mainly these, and we're good. We could talk to you, but we're not going to. Instead, we're just going to carry on and look around, because I think there is a way out nearby. Up here, if memory serves. There's a portal, and... ooh, there are enemies here. We have Shadow Fiends. We can deal with Shadow Fiends, though. A huge group of foes. They're not really going to stop us. We are quite capable of dispatching them. Cromfeyer and Soul Reaver should do just fine. We should probably, however, have you start attacking. There you go. There are a lot of them. Maybe a spell might be useful. Maybe a dragon's breath might be useful. Go for it! That dealt some damage. That'll certainly help out. Should use these spells a little more often. After all, they don't hurt us. And I think a chain lightning in a moment will help. We're not doing very well against that Devil Shade there. To be fair, that's not a Shadow Fiend. That is something more dangerous. The amount of damage that you're taking, though, isn't that significant. You're taking a fair amount of damage, though. Can you get that spell off, please? That would be good. A Delayed fire blast. No, don't want to get hit by that. This. There we go. Oh, that helped a lot. Okay, they are quite weak to that. Good to know. Good to know. That portal is not working. I'm going to presume this is the portal that is the way out. And this brings us to Doom. No, this does bring us out, and... Oh! We should probably put that on you quite quickly. There we go. Almost forgot about that. Well, I did forget about that, and then the game went, hey, you really should equip this on her because she's literally burning up in the sun.
What should I fetch now?
Now, that is the last of these doors. So, there's only one more level below the level that we just got to. Level 5. Let's pop up to here. And say hello. And also, get all of these things here. The ring here, this here. Charisma is not bad. We put this on, put this on. And that should be sufficient. Then again, there is another item that we have that also provides charisma. And it wasn't that. It was... not that either. Are you wearing it? Ah, you're wearing it. I knew someone was. There we go. Charisma is now 20.
I'm waiting.
Now, who's selling things? Was it you?
To it, as always.
It was you! Haha, marvellous. Let us sell items and get lots of money. How much money? Well, we're not selling that, but we are going to sell all of these suits of leather armor, this plate mail +1, this spear +1. These swords we will sell, these suits of studded leather, or rather the one suit of studded leather, the long swords, this leather armor, the cleric staff, the daggers, the short swords, the plate mail. Cutthroat +4? Do we want to get rid of that? No, let's keep cutthroat +4. We don't need this though. We don't need those or any of them. And Namara +2. Definitely don't need that either. That is a not too bad at all. 26,624 gold. And we're not even done, for there is the bag of holding here that contains 3 swords, 5 daggers, and 3 suits of leather armor for another 4,000. And someone told me that these books are not at all useful, so we'll probably get rid of them at some point. Once we've done all of this, let us go through this and sell all of the rubbish here to make more room. We can always do with a little more change. Skydrop gems we can get rid of. This we can get rid of. We'll keep the Moonbar gems. And all of them. And we are not yet done. There's this one too that has nothing in it we want to get rid of. But you have stuff we might want to get rid of. These, and these. Okay, not as much as I thought you'd have. But you know who does have stuff we want to get rid of? Edwin. He has loads of scrolls that, let's face it, we're probably never going to use. But do we actually want to sell any of them? That's the question. I'm actually looking at these, and we could probably sell a lightning bolt scroll. We could sell a... This isn't going to be very useful. These definitely aren't going to be useful. Then again, Hexac can use those. But when are we ever going to remember to use them? To be fair, when are we ever going to remember to use any of these scrolls? That is a very good question, but I'll keep them just in case. But this one may have things in it we don't want. Spirit armor we're never going to remember to use. Identify, that, this, that. Deafness, wizard's eye. Wizard eye we can't even use. Glitter dust. Glitter dust is quite useful though, but we'll get rid of it anyway. Again, probably won't remember. Contagion, spook. Keep a limited wish. Get rid of this. Get rid of that, and that, that. True Sight we can't even use. Finger of Death we'll keep. You can learn those ones, and we'll get rid of the Friend Scroll. That is 2,000 gold. And finally, we have a third one after all. Resist Fear, Rave Enfeeblement, Powered Stun we'll keep. Identify we'll get rid of. We've been scattering Identify scrolls all over the place, it would seem. And there we go. A tiny amount of extra money. Now, was there anything that you had that we really want? I don't think that's the case, but I will double check. There are those Paladin Braces that I've sold before. There are these spell scrolls that you have. None of which you can learn, which is good to know. Anything else? Apart from, there was one thing there. I need to see what that was. Was there one thing there, or was I just seeing things incorrectly? There was a green aura very briefly. Nope, I think I was just focusing on a red one there. Potions. There really isn't anything else. Okay. We're done with selling things. So, you can have all that stuff back. You desperately need this armor. It does give you a lot of AC. Ring of Human Influence. Switch these out. Give you these back. And we are good to go.
Yeah.
Apart from resting. We will rest. And then we'll move back into this dungeon. There's a lot of dungeon here to explore on the 4th floor, because there are areas that are actually their own mini-dungeons, and once again, party members have got stuck on the stairs. This happens with alarming frequency, mainly with Corgan and Terry, because they move quite quickly. Through we go. Magical teleportation away! Still wary about talking to you, but it can't hurt to have a quick conversation. Well, actually it can, because you could summon more mind flayers. Don't want you to do that.
If that's what you want.
What?
You again? What do you want this time? When you became trapped in that cage, what happened to your apprentices? How dare you ask about my apprentices? Maybe this will cure your curiosity. Oh, great. Oh, just some electricity damage. That's fine. I was expecting you to summon something. Clearly, something did happen to those apprentices, and this wizard doesn't care. I wonder how long Karsten has been trapped inside that machine. Probably a very long time. Ooh, there are things here. And those things make me curious that there are traps. There are probably traps. That one's trapped. Are the others trapped? I don't think they are. Also, the machine is a bit loud. I can imagine that that alone may have driven Karsten a bit nuts. None of them are locked, though, so let's open them. We have a book. We've seen that book before. We also have... Ooh, magic stuff. That's good. More magic stuff. More magic stuff. Okay, Edwin. Time for you to identify things. These things first. Ooh, lots and lots of non-magical weapons. That makes me curious, because we were told in the Elminster book that there's a type of golem that is entirely resistant to magical weapons, and the only way to actually deal damage to that golem is to use a non-magical weapon.
Very well.
So I want you to grab the two-handed sword here. I want you to grab the, where is it? The Warhammer. And I want you to grab the halberd. There we go. If you equip the halberd there, and you put the sword there. We actually already have a Warhammer. And I want you to put this here. just in case we encounter that golem.
I will listen.
I feel that is a big amount of foreshadowing the game is putting before us. And we can divvy up these potions. They can mainly go in the potion bag, but we did get another one of those potions, and we know how important those potions are. Not very important anymore, but I do sometimes find uses for them. That can go there. This can go into the scroll case to be forgotten about forever. Edwin's going to be rich by the end of this. He can just sell all of the scrolls that we've given him.
Yes.
And finally, a gem and some bolts. We are not going to pick up the book, unless the book is something I haven't seen before, which I don't think it is. Also, you haven't identified those arrows. You have now, though. Okay, this is, yep, it's another copy of that. Was there a copy of that in here? There was not, but there's a lot of ammunition. It's pretty much one of every type of weapon there. That really makes me concerned.
Yeah.
We'll just open up this door and see what threat lies beyond. I won't be surprised if there is a golem that we need those weapons for. Nothing so far. Search for traps. Ooh, we have Yanti. Don't need to worry about Yanti. At least, not beyond the typical threat that Yanti pose. Let's go. Ooh, there's also a troll. Right, I do believe this weapon kills trolls immediately, so you just go after that troll there. There we go, 1,400 experience immediately, and we will take care of the Yanti. The Yanti really aren't a threat. Surprised to see Yanti here, but I'm not going to complain. And so, folks, when we come back, we're going to start exploring the 4th level of the... this also goes to the lower reaches. We could have used the map to confirm which one was the one we wanted. And we're going to see if we can find anything that will deal with Karsten. See that there is a use thing here. That should give you the hint that we are going to be dealing with Karsten at some point. But not right now. And so, folks, I'll catch you next time. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Also, there's a way down there. We're probably going to be going there as well at some point. Soon. Just not right now. Later.